G'day fellas, welcome back to I Am So Flaming Pissed, because somewhere in all the transcoding, episode 60 disappeared. As in, I must have thought I transcoded it and deleted the raw video file, when I hadn't actually gotten around to transcoding it yet. So, this is sort of a reenactment after the fact, which is not the way I like to do things, but unfortunately I don't have a lot of choice. See what I mean when I said the pistol is slightly overpowered sometimes? Picked up some rockets, so she now have the full 20. Open the door. I'd redo my commentary, but I can't even remember what I said at the moment, which is annoying as anything. Anyway, what we've done now is we've broken out of the MJ12 base, and now we've got to break out of here, preferably without turning it into a massacre.
I was down in the labs. Do you know what they're doing?
Something with genetics and nanotech, that's all I know.
Take my advice and get out of here. I can't tell you any more than that.
So we've done our good deed for the day. Since this is a reenactment though, I can go nuts if I want to. Because it won't affect the rest of the game.
Didn't get a jot of work done today.
Oh, I thought the game had crashed then. F4 is the cloak, isn't it? And that's the value of the cloak, is that it can just let you run through whole sections without having to turn into a gunfight and basically shooting a bunch of people. So now we've uploaded the sword. No, we don't want to go there, that will take us to the other screen.
Do not touch.
Now I think we end up meeting them here, don't we?
Let us be quiet. Agent Denton from America has retrieved the software component. Please accept our gratitude.
It is my honor.
Begin.
As the faces of a perfect braid are reflections of one another, as they join together to make a perfect edge, so we shall form one braid, not the male and female swords of Ganjiang, one which must avenge the other, but one weapon, precise in its purpose, though wielded by many arms.
And much as the steel sharpens its edge and anneals its own surfaces, let us preserve, together, the form of our traditions.
The only enduring work of man, that which is born again with the next generation.
Forever.
Forever.
Again, accept our thanks, Mr. Denton. You will have to join us for drinks at the Lucky Money later tonight. In the meantime, Mr. Tong wants to see you.
Thanks for the offer. Maybe I'll stop by.
All right, get out. Enough games in the temple.
Someone's grumpy.
The grandfathers of the Triads all had pussies. Tradition? Bah.
Oh, that was gorgeous.
I cannot believe we need to try out our
Tom sure does love his long corridors. And I sure do like super speed.
Peace between the triads is now official.
Good. We begin to operate from a position of strength. We will start manufacturing the swords and distributing them to our allies.
What next? VersaLife was crawling with troops. I think they were hiding more than sword technology down there.
Tell me about the labs. Paul and I concluded that VersaLife does the manufacturing, while the real research takes place in North America.
Plenty of scientists. Biotech, physics, nanotech, several research divisions. It would seem we still have a mutual interest.
We know they manufacture ambrosia. If you went back and gained access to the Level 2 labs, perhaps you would find something on the Grey Death. Your brother's failure in New York has left me with nothing.
You think you could find a cure?
That cannot be determined until I have a schematic of the virus particle and the molecular structure of ambrosia.
I'll go back, but won't they be ready for me?
There's a back way at the north end of the Canal Road Tunnel, which is just east of the temple. I sent an agent in that way once. She turned up a key code to the Nanotech Research Wing, 55655, but no data.
Worth a try.
By the way, VersaLife lost one of their R&D men in the Canal Road Tunnel collapse. A guy we think was carrying nanotech assets. He did some of the basic research that went into your implants. You might take a look, if you don't mind going for a dive.
Maybe I'll check it out.
We've actually already done that one.
Perhaps you can locate and destroy the manufacturing facilities as well.
I've been checking out the schematics you found. That's one hell of a sword.
Oh, you haven't seen anything yet. Just wait till we beef up unarmed a bit and combat strengths a bit, and we'll start to make the pistol look wimpy. So now we're heading back into VersaLife. Fortunately, I don't have to redo all that bit. So yeah, I don't remember if I went to the Lucky Money in this video or if I went before I left.
I cannot believe the news.
But basically it's just you pop down there, say hello to Max Chen and Gordon Quick, and they give you a bottle of wine and say, aren't you a marvellous fellow? And you know, that's about it basically. It doesn't have any major effect on the game. And you get 50 skill points, but I've already got them, so... And yeah, you can actually shoot the birds too. Everything in this game is a physics object. The laws of physics basically apply to it. So you could even drop a pot plant on a bird if you could get above one of them. It's just an incredible kind of game in that regard. Getting very close to where we want to go, I think, unless I've gone completely the wrong way. I'm so freaking peed off right now. I can't believe I managed to delete the footage. Oh, anyway. So I think that was 55615. Yes, here we are. And we're full up on multi-tools. So we'll pick this lock, and ta-da, we now have a back way into I keep going to say Manticore, but that's a whole different TV show, isn't it? We now go back way into the research labs, and I'll join you in the next video for a much less pissed off commentator. Yeah, until then fellas, have a good one. So yeah, basically this was just the whole bit we missed, so until then fellas.